I'm going to ask you a question. Do you remember how you got to this YouTube video?
I'd hate to see out of control.
Inception. So Inception's ultimately a film about dreams. I don't want to give you too much plot details because I went into this film only knowing it was about dreams, and I didn't know much about it, and I'm happy I didn't know much because it's fantastic. It's one of Christopher Nolan's masterpieces. I thought I'd watch it because the Dark Knight trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies. I've always wanted to watch Inception. I just never got the chance to it. I know that sounds weird because I have it right here, but I just never got the chance to watch it. And then I finally watched it, and guess what? It's totally awesome. Like, it's better than most Christopher Nolan films. Like, he's probably my second or third favorite director, if not my favorite, because Spielberg and J.J. Abrams are good too. The Russo brothers. That's another contender for best. Whatever. The point is that this film is just... It's just pretty much amazing. Like, it's so... Like, the whole film, there's one minor thing I have to insult on. Like, I'll give you guys two problems with the film. But then there's mainly good things in the film. Like, for instance, the ability to explain dreams in such a depth. It's really cool. Like, in fact, the word Inception just sounds cool. It sounds cool. Just like, cue the air horn. That sound is just awesome, I'm just saying. The whole, Inception part of it is just so cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. The point is that Inception is just really cool. Also, I haven't really watched many Leonardo DiCaprio films, but I'm probably going to watch some more because he's really good. I know everybody, this is a joke everybody's cut up with. Gosh, where's this guy's Oscar? I mean, he got one. I know. He already got his Oscar with The Revenant. Why with The Revenant? I understand the Wolf of Wall Street shouldn't have won one because that's really not audience appropriate. But why didn't he win an Oscar in this film? I really have no idea. Maybe Toy Story 3 won it. Maybe Toy Story 3 won it. Now, here's another thing I have to explain, is that a lot of people compare this film to The Dark Knight, and you all know I love The Dark Knight. So, how would I compare? Do I think it's better than The Dark Knight? No, but I'm more impressed by it than The Dark Knight, because The Dark Knight's just kind of a crime thriller film. It's really well done, and it's really well executed, and it's really just this kind of intense but fantastic movie, very fun film. That's what The Dark Knight really is. Inception is just more impressive that Christopher Nolan's able to explain it in such a way. Like, when watching this film, I was like, yep, this is the same director as The Dark Knight. And I'm watching this film after I've seen The Dark Knight Rises, so, of course, the cast, I was thinking, like, yeah, it's The Dark Knight Rises cast. It isn't really. It's just more of the Christopher Nolan cast, I guess. I don't know. Robin's in it, I'm forgetting her name, the girl from that film. The girl from The Dark Knight Rises. She's in there too. It's one of the girls. There's also a girl from X-Men. There's also a guy from Titanic in there. I want you to try and guess who he is. And the whole way, like, just like when they go like, do you remember how you got here? And then they're always like, oh yeah, like, I was just saying, like, okay, this is a day after I've seen the film, so just saying, and then I remember just saying, like, I'm going to have such a cool dream about Inception. I didn't have a dream about Inception, I had a dream that made no sense, that I really can't explain, but then later I was like, okay, try to remember how I started there, and I can't, it's just, I can't remember how a dream started. I remember how the dream ended, but I don't ever remember how it started. I own, like, a bunch of Leonardo DiCaprio films because my sister was a huge fan. Never mind, she's not gone or something, but never mind, she's a huge fan of Leonardo DiCaprio. So I have a bunch of films that I think I have The Great Gatsby is one of them. I have, The Aviator, Titanic. Yeah, I have all those. They're not back here because I haven't seen them. Actually, I think a couple of these films I haven't seen. No, I've seen all these except for now I've seen the top one. Guys, in the end, Inception, it's just fantastic. Like, the visuals are great. It has like just so much layers to it. It's very well executed. There's very good character development in it. And it's not Christopher Nolan's best. I'll say that. And one gripe I'll give to the film. Okay, I'm going to give you guys one problem with this film, and that is the gun action in it. No, the gun action wasn't bad, but it was just boring because everything else is so intriguing and interesting. And then once the gun action comes on, it's just kind of lame and boring. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just kind of boring, I guess. It could have worked better. I didn't hate it. It just could have worked better. I will give Inception a 9 out of 10 because just for that gun action, just for that kind of lame gun action, other than that, the entire film is so kind of confused. It gave you the same effect as Arrival. Like, it makes you just think really hard, and it really, like, has a cool dynamic to it. And then the ending of this film, I will not tell you guys what the ending of this film is, but it's widely considered an interesting ending, and I like the ending a lot. I'm not going to tell you what I think of the ending unless I did a spoiler talk, but I'm already like 8 years late, so what am I going to do? What do you guys think of Inception? Let me know in the comments section below, and do not forget to subscribe. Goodbye. I know I've been gone for a while. It's because I just needed a bit of a break. I just had a lot of stuff to do, so I just took a break from YouTube for a while. Now I'm back. I'll be doing my Ragnarok review pretty soon, and then I'll go Coco, and then I'll do Last Jedi. I'll do all those good ones. Then I'm going to a film this Wednesday. I'll make a review for a film this Wednesday. It came out this weekend. I'll give you a hint. It's not called Rampage. And it's not Truth or Dare. Seriously, is it that hard to guess what film it is? Never mind. Goodbye.